But no matter where you stand, something has to be done. There's got to be some common ground found, and we look to our Texas legislature for that. So over the last year, the legislature in the current session already working on bills that came out of Uvalde, the other heartbreaking event that took place a year ago. They've been working on it. Our Jack Fink is live in Austin for us this afternoon during the special edition of CBS News Texas on a Sunday at 5. Jack, I know you've been in constant touch with lawmakers, both sides of the aisle, all the bills being considered. I'm just curious, taking the temperature from yesterday to this very moment right now, did what unfolded here in Allen move the needle at all in Austin?
Well, Doug, of course, it's still very early in this investigation, so we really don't know yet what impact, if any, the shooting in Allen is going to have on the Texas legislature. What we do know is that the Republican majorities in both the Texas House and Senate oppose new gun restrictions. Governor Greg Abbott was asked about guns on Fox News this morning.
What we've seen across the United States over the past year or two, and that is an increased number of shootings in both red states and blue states. Shannon, we've seen an increased number of shootings in states with easy gun laws as well as states with very strict gun laws. I think that the state in which the largest number of victims have occurred this year is in California, where they have very tough gun laws, where 11 people died.
Now, the governor said instead the state is focused on increasing spending for mental health in Texas communities by about $3 billion this session. Democratic state lawmakers have continued to push for new gun restrictions, but quite frankly, they just don't have the votes to get that legislation passed. Democratic State Senator Roland Gutierrez, who represents Uvalde, has filed numerous gun safety-related bills this session. They include Senate Bill 144 on passing a red flag law to keep guns, at least temporarily, away from people considered to be a danger by a judge. It hasn't received a hearing in a committee and will likely remain stuck there. There's also Senate Bill 145 to raise the legal age to sell any firearm to 21. It also hasn't received a hearing in committee and remains stuck. And over in the House, the Democrat who represents Uvalde, Tracy King, filed House Bill 2744. It would raise the legal age to 21 for someone to buy an AR-style firearm and prohibit the sale of a firearm to someone who's intoxicated or who has an active protective order. This bill actually did receive a hearing in committee, but it's been left pending there. Senator Gutierrez released a statement after the Allen shooting yesterday saying in part, quote, Texas lawmakers need to have the political courage to get something done about gun violence. It is sad that this has become our everyday reality. Thanks to the Republican regime that has led Texas for the last 30 years, gun laws are looser than ever. And so we know that the regular legislative session here in Austin ends 3 weeks from now. And so the clock is ticking, and it's going to be very difficult to get any of this legislation approved. Doug?
Yeah, Jack, can I ask you this before we go with you? Since Uvalde, so many varying polls have come out, but the general theme that we have seen over the last year since Uvalde, with polls that I talk about, Texans support more gun restrictions. And we can sit here and debate the definition of more because it means one thing to one and means something else to somebody else. But in a general sense, with the polls, with more gun restrictions favored, what are you hearing as far as the outcome of polls and where things stand now and how we might move forward with this?
Well, Doug, there was actually a new poll just released last week by the Texas Politics Project at UT Austin about this very issue. And so let's take a look. I'll show you the results. The poll found when it comes to a red flag law, 72% support it, 18% oppose it. And a majority of Republicans who were surveyed, 65%, said they support it too. When it comes to raising the legal age someone can purchase any firearm to 21, 76% support it, 20% oppose it, and a majority of Republicans, 67%, said they support it as well. Of course, during this legislative session, we have seen the families of the victims in Uvalde continue to keep the pressure on Republican lawmakers. But gun restrictions, quite frankly, were very much part of the debate in last year's elections for the governor, lieutenant governor, the attorney general, and all of state lawmakers. And the fact is, Republicans still have all the statewide seats here in Texas, and they have the majorities in the Texas legislature. Tomorrow morning, Governor Abbott is going to be briefing reporters along with DPS Director Steve McCraw about their efforts to keep the border secure just days before Title 42 ends. And we're going to be asking the governor about the investigation in Allen. Doug?
Okay, we'll look forward to it. Coverage continues in the morning with Jack. Jack, thank you so much. Live in Austin for us tonight.